Right here.
We shall see. The command to bring it has been brought by the Cornhole dude, Frank Gears, and out of the higher seed blue lane, you're going to see the first bag fly out of the hands of Tyler Amos. He's got his foot set. He's got his lean back. He's going to lean back and let it roll, let it flow.
Who's already got 1 second to the Hertz already this year
in
these Pro Series.
Yes, he does. He trying to remember where we were. Was it Panama City?
I think
Beach?
It was South Bend, was it not?
Was it? I think South Bend. I think Isaac took it from Caleb. I want to say it was Panama City Beach.
Yeah, it might have been.
Where we saw Isaac or Caleb take down in 2 or 3, took Tyler down in the best 2 or 3.
Yeah.
And I do remember now because I do remember that very, very
nice
unique delivery that Tyler's got where he leans back. He's one of the
Wow.
only players you see that leans back the way that he does there. So these two fight for that goose egg wash now, and they head down and gather their weaponry, and they move on to frame number 2, round number 2.
And this could be one of those long games because Tyler is very, very deliberate.
You know, and again, we talked about the unflappable nature of Matt Gammon, who he seems, I mean, if there's such a thing as nonplussed, but mathematically I think that means he's plussed.
If you catch him, though, if you watch him, he does make some facial expressions that, shows that he's not pleased.
Give away a little bit.
Look at that bag, though.
Dylan, this is Amos gets the Dubski, so he's taking Tyler Amos here for the win.
All right, we'll go with that.
How about Christine Schwarzkopf? She sent 200 stars in favor of Matt Gammon. She went full stars on Gammon. How about that?
Stars on the water. We're on the river here.
Gotta love it. All right, so these guys are throwing, what does it look like they got in hand?
Gammon is throwing
those
Game-Ons, and Tyler is throwing the over-the-top cell blocks. My bag of choice.
Yep, OTT cell blocks. When he bounced one off the backside, I think he felt like he had something there, but no harm, no foul, honestly. And
both of them have had chances to score in the first 2 rounds. It's 0-0.
Yep, sure is. And again, we spend the weekend here in Owensboro as a prelude to the return the last week of July here to the convention center. We will be under this same roof using every available square inch of space for the World Championships, the largest major in the history of the ACO this weekend, and looking forward to setting the table for what is to come. And boy, I tell you what, it is going to be, because you figure that's summertime, those Friday 5 o'clock series, free concerts going on outside. It's going to be crazy.
And it's going to be game on.
It's going to be game on, to be sure. And if you bring it, we will make sure that we feed it and we water it.
Oh, and there's 2. Tyler strikes first.
Yep, he does. Leaves a couple up top. Does Matt, so that's going to cost him a couple. Tyler takes that early 2-0 lead. Can you tell me what the Hertz ate for lunch later also? I think the competition would be the answer.
Yeah.
That's what they had for. They ate
That's
everybody's lunch all day
good
long.
One, fan. Good one.
That's what they ate.
How about your man Shredder tuning in? He's probably out on a boat somewhere, flexing those big muscles.
All right.
Nice bag.
Nicely slid in through there. There's another bag. Looks almost identical, just a little bit light, and he knows it.
You saw the face of it. There it was.
A little bit light. He left it a little bit low.
Nice bag. And let's see if Matt goes for the big push right here.
Really
this is
solid.
a shot the Hertz really thrive on.
Yep.
And there it is.
Well
Good
done.
shot, Matt.
Outstanding. Really good stuff now. And if you remember, I think we might have been also in Panama City Beach when it was Todd Gammon who taught us about the piggyback bag. That's one we hadn't seen before. And we asked him, did you give that a name? He goes, yeah, I call it the piggyback bag, where it bounces on a bag in the front of the hole, goes down in that bag in the front of the hole, then follows. It's kind of a very, very lazy airmail drag. taken off the front side, which you don't see that as much as you see, people going for that and one and off the back or the side for a drag. But it was a pretty neat shot, and he said it's not an accident. He's been working on it.
It was down in Bradenton, Florida, where we'll be in 2 or 3 weeks. I think it's 3 weeks.
Yep, end of the month. We'll be there. Amy Brewer says, come on, Matt. You got a big crowd back home watching. Nana, Poppy, Michael, and Sissa, and, of course, Mama Bear. Outstanding. Thank you, sir. May I have another? These guys knotted up at 2. Yep, how about that? Knotted up at 2. Should be able to clean this one up right here. Matt unable to get just enough of that bag, but it was nice for Tyler to go ahead and do him the solid. They tater. They move on.
2-2.
The double deuce. I'm running out of things to say here because the thing is, normally as the day goes on, the play gets better, and there's really not much that your mouth can do that your eyes can't figure out for yourself. You know what I mean? So if
we get a little silly sometimes.
If you think we're trying to figure out other things to tell you about the players, there's a reason for that, because what you're watching is almost difficult to explain sometimes, and to try to second guess it is a fool's errand. But I will say, we have seen a lot more, it seems like, and correct me if I'm wrong, Philip, through the course of season 18, we're seeing a lot more defensive play, even from offensive players.
We saw Randall Garrison get defensive, and it cost him a couple games where he was. Oh, nice bag there by Tyler.
Right there. I mean, that was a Swiffer bag. He came in and cleaned everything up.
Craig Irvin. And this could be a big round for Tyler. Craig Irvin looked over at me when Tyler made that push and just shook his head because he was on the other end of that earlier. Yeah.
Yes, he was.
Yeah.
Yes, he was.
Michael Gibbs is my future partner, doubles partner, Matt Gammon. Bring it home. They're still trying to kick old Todd to the curb, aren't they?
They really are. There's a lot of jockeying going on. When you got 5 members of the family playing in a tournament, there's a lot of jockeying going on for that doubles position.
Oh, yeah.
Right there. So 7-on-2 now. Gammon falls a little bit shy now of Tyler Amos, but honestly, you never know. I mean, and honestly, if you tried to figure out what was going through Matt Gammon's head by the look on his face, good luck.
Ain't happening.
Good luck.
Ain't happening.
Nice bag right up the center, just kind of found its way into the hole, just lazed in there. That one
let me tell you something. Now, I'm the king of the jinx. Ashley Irvin put a jinx on Tyler Amos right here. She timed in, said Tyler is locked in right now. He immediately threw one out of play to the right.
Oh my goodness!
She is going to have to contribute to the jinx jar.
She knows you're talking about her. She knows what she did.
Yeah.
She knows what she did.
Yeah, but Matt couldn't capitalize right there as he left the last bag off to the right over there by Tyler's.
Well, and I think, there's that first defensive bag that each one of us taking that opportunity to throw, and then you're seeing a lot of that, a lot of stacking up, pinching up, and then there's just that one bag that'll free everything up, and then you really kind of fight for who's going to take the scraps.
Yeah. Fun at the old Cornhole Palace.
It is. It's a lot of fun when we can sit around center court with friends and family and just watch great competition in the spirit of great competition, and that's what's always so great
there you go, Matt.
About all this. Nicely done there. So he's able to make a little bit of headway against that 7-2 deficit. Tyler nice enough to handle the scoring update there. So Gammon takes 4, and he takes that first bag back. Let's find out. Is he going to play offense or defense? What do you think?
I think he may try to throw a little block here. If I'm
you
playing,
think that's all we've seen?
I'm telling you, there it is. I'm telling you, he's good at the block, and Tyler is so sliding everything in. You got to try to do something different,
right?
Unless you just want to match, and we'll still be sitting here about 1:30 tomorrow afternoon.
Yeah, we'll be here when they open up 7 a.m. tomorrow morning for bags to fly at 8.
Well, at least I'll already be here. I want to rush over here.
Oh boy, and there's a bag that we've said a number of times over the course of the day you'd like to have back. Maybe not as much as we have in the past, but there have been just a few. And that one almost looked like it slid across the hole like there was a lid on it as well. Tyler leans back. Such a unique delivery, leaning on that back
He
foot.
does.
Seems like that'd be hard on his lower back.
But he is
lean
very
back like
deliberate.
that.
Very deliberate.
You know, it's something interesting we haven't really talked about much, but over the last couple of seasons, we've talked about so many senior players that came out of washers or horseshoes or whatnot, and so that throw and that motion and that muscle memory is so similar. But what we haven't really seen is somebody who's been playing cornhole for 10 or 20 years and then moved from, being 45 to 55, and how that has affected their body, with regard to the change in their pitch motion. I'd be very curious to talk to, maybe somebody like Fergie or somebody like that. Or, well, even you. What are you? You're in your late 30s now. So since your late 20s, your late 30s, how's it changed?
Well, it's changed. It's changed a lot. By the time you play all day, and man, by the time this afternoon gets here, you're sitting there. You saw me in South Bend, Indiana, when I made it. I was exhausted by the time I got to center court after playing all day Friday and all day Saturday.
But let's separate 10 years, okay?
Yeah.
How does your stance change? Does your delivery change? Do you move to take a step to make it easier on your? Because again, Tyler's stance, I don't know how he will be able to maintain a stance like that, leaning back into it, and then coming forward for long term.
I was bent over a lot more front wise, and now that I'm a lot more straight up. I got bad knees too, so I mean it's you got to do what you can do, especially as you get older.
So I guess I wonder is that when it becomes psychological? I mean, you watch these guys. I mean, they're just delivering the bag time and time again, the same sort of play, and there might be an occasional mistake, but honestly, they're drilling it right where they want it to go. But your body at some point, your knees or your hips or your lower back or sciatica or whatever it is changes the way. But is it just keeping that
same arm swing,
that arm in tight to the body that is the key to the whole thing, no matter what the legs, hips, and torso are doing?
I played so much softball back in my younger days, and my rotator cuff hurt, but throwing the backswing underhand doesn't hurt it at all. Really? I mean, it's like if I'm throwing anything overhand still, I would probably have to go get the rotator cuff surgery that everybody does. And so it's just trying to keep that same arm swing.
Yeah, so what you're telling me is you got a better chance of running into Elton John surgery than Tommy John.
That's right. That's right.
Very good. Tyler Amos holds the lead.
I don't know what Elton John surgery is.
I'll be honest with you. Now that I said it, I wish I hadn't. Matt Gammon down 9-6 to Tyler Amos in what is a best of 3 to find out who will face off against Caleb Hurt in the finals of the Pro Series.
We started with 66 players today, and we are down to 3.
Yes, we did.
And we're going to eliminate one here sometime tonight to get it down to 2.
Oh, and how about that? Nice up over the top by Tyler. Good stuff. And Matt's going to go up and over the top, and he misses off the back. So right now he's got
Tyler's going to try to pick up 3 here.
An opportunity for Tyler to take 3. And he takes that air mail just to go ahead and guarantee that 3. That's nicely done. So a dozen on 6, doubled up on Matt Gammon, has Tyler Amos. Tyler comes in as the number 3 seed, having thrown what did he throw in the frame game? I'm going to go back.
Have to pull that up on your little cheat sheet.
Go back and look. Oh, no, what are you talking about? I memorized this. That 139, don't you remember?
That's right. That's right. 139.
Matt Gammon just snuck in under the cut with a 132, but you think about that, only 7 points difference in that cut line between these two. And then Caleb Hurt starts with, I think, an 8 and a 5, and he ends up with a 142. And Alan Wingham threw a 140 and seemed to have surprised himself by doing that. But Tyler's 139 was the 3rd best, hence that 3rd seed.
And Matt has a dirty bag in this round.
Down front, yeah.
And Tyler is going to make him pay with a bag in the hole right there. Maybe 3, young man. Make it 15.
Cost him 3, so 15 on 6. And again, this best of 3, we've seen some pretty good matches here on center court through the course of the day. But the Corn Slingers boys on court 1, they've got a barn burner brewing over there as well. So if you're on the Facebook page, you want to scroll down and check out what Corn Slingers has going on. They've got that co-ed match, Zach Rush and Martina Belt, Gary Bearpaw, and who's his partner?
Stacy Van Gilder. Yeah.
All right.
Oh, and Tyler finally gave Matt a chance, and Matt kicks ones out of play.
The Hampton Farms Big Blind Draw underway. They had so many players. I think they they blew Scorholio up, so they were figuring out how to break all that out, and they are underway as well. So well into the evening will cornhole be played here under the roof of the Owensboro Convention Center. Boy, he is just...
I did not understand that shot. I guess he's trying to drag that bag.
Yeah, it ended up bouncing right off the backside there. And that's the closest to distraught you're going to see Matt Gammon visually.
He may have given up in this game, said, let's get this one over, let's go on to game 2.
Move on, yeah.
I did that with Gary Bearpaw earlier, so let's see if I can pull that out with Tyler Amos.
Yep, let's wipe the board clean. 18-6. Tyler holds a commanding lead here in game number 1 of what will be a best of 3.
Somebody else says Tyler is locked in.
Yeah.
Smokey Branch, he's probably here in the premises somewhere. I find it interesting. You know, we do see a lot of people that are here tuning in to our broadcast, too, to watch this game. That's great.
It's great to have you along for the ride. And so oftentimes, too, as we see players that may be wrapped up for the day have gone back to the room and maybe they got their feet kicked up or maybe in a bucket of ice, who knows. But keeping an eyeball on things here, so we're glad to have you continuing to pay attention. And it's kind of nice to know that you know what happened tonight when you roll in here tomorrow to start pitching as well. We see our boy Keith Blair. He looks like he's done for the day, but he's over there just kind of chilling and having a moment with some old friends here.
You know the old saying about the cornhole people. Go ahead and mention it.
What's that? Oh, when they're not playing cornhole,
that's right.
The only other thing they do is look for a place to play cornhole.
Absolutely. This sport consumes you.
Yes, it does.
And it is awesome.
Yep. And one of the big parts of that is the multiple sets of different bags that players will use depending upon. And we've seen the change on. That's a nice bag there. That should push all that back into play.
I thought I saw a guy drive a U-Haul truck in here with his bags.
Yeah. Well, and especially we've seen him get tacky, then we've seen him get slick, and then we've seen him get tacky and slick through the course of the day with the AC kicking on or just the doors open here. But all the different bag manufacturers that have been such a big part of what's going on here in Season 18, nearly 60 of them, and a handful of them doing some giveaways through the course of the day today. Going to be doing it again tomorrow. That's a great bag right there. They're going to clean that up and go 8 underneath. Cornhole Solutions, they had those balance bags they were giving away, the Majesty bags from Triple Crown, Backlash from IMF, Battle Bags from Atomic Bagger Company, the Apex from Basement Bags, Cornhole Nature, Coast Tailgating had those running guns, and 1171 Cornhole through the Outlaws at some players. 157 had the Lethals. I believe we're now on the cusp of giving away those 724 WMDs, and the Alpha Cornhole Monsters will be given away to wrap up the evening tonight. We'll do it all again all day tomorrow. So thanks to all the bag partners who have been part of it, and it's good stuff. It's been there's been a lot of fun out there on Vendors Row.
Don't forget, tomorrow we got Rich Powell setting up his.
Whole Nation's going to be all set up again. They've got their setup over on the other concourse, and they've been. That's a great airmail right there. It's nicely done.
And I think Tyler wanted to go in, and his bag kind of put the brakes on. He said, "I'm okay with that," and put Matt on Temptation Island. And Matt.
Jennifer says, "Come on, Tyler, finish him."
Yeah.
Sounds like playing that old school. What was that old school video game? Finish him. It was. I don't remember which one. It was one of those fighting games. I always got my ass kicked.
They finished you, right?
Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
Finish him. Mortal Kombat. Combat with a K. Mortal Kombat with a K. Yeah.
Donald Long, Robert Harper tuning in, another great seniors player in the ACO.
All right, so these guys continue to battle through the center, and I think that might have done it for Matt, because he did Tyler a favor and did himself a disservice, and that's a curious bag right there.
Hey, how about that shot right there? That's a game-saving shot.
What a shot. That bag looked like it was completely out of play.
But he's still going to pick up 2, maybe.
18 on 6.
Yep. It was 20 on 6.
But I was just marking that because I want to go back and look at that shot later. It was at 18 on 6 when it happened, when Gammon did that. That was a great bag, because I thought there was no way in hell he was going to get back and grab that bag. Nicely done. So 20 on 6, that final point. Oftentimes the toughest to get. I have a feeling we're going to be moving on to game 2 here very soon.
Yeah. Tyler is kind of locked in, and this could do it if Tyler could finish up. He had that chance last time.
20882.
You got that ticket number?
I do not have that ticket number. I do not.
That is all our bag partners. Thanks again for our bag partner was Cornhole Solutions.
Did you see that? Tyler graduated college a few weeks ago, and guess what his party will be based around?
Mortal Kombat.
No, cornhole.
Just kidding.
That's awesome. And that's it. Game one goes to Tyler Amos.
So 21-6. Tyler takes game number 1 from Matt Gammon. Now, if he's able to take this second one, he moves on.
He gets a rematch.
Yeah, he gets that rematch against Caleb Hurt, who is currently not warming up.
No, he's over there discussing a few, like, stocks and bonds.
Probably wedding details, that'd be my guess.
Stocks and bonds, maybe.
All right, so these guys are ready to fire up on game number 2. So 21-6. Tyler Amos over Matt Gammon here in the second semifinal of the Pro Series. Our 4th Pro Series match of 10 over the course of the 35 ACO majors this season, season 18, all which culminates right here under the same roof. The final week of July. Wrapping, nice airmail right up over the top from Tyler. He's going to go up over top as well. He gets one in and one off the backside. Does Gammon. 2 bags left in hand for Tyler. He's going to go up and over again. Nicely done. I mean, there is no doubt. And there's another asked and answered right there. He said, where's that been? He wasn't able to get the...
No harm, no foul. He's got the wide open lane right here.
Yeah, he wasn't able to get the previous one to do what he wanted to do. And that's curious. He puts one in, puts one off the back.
Going to pick up 2, I think.
So that gets us moving here in game number 3, the best of 3. Takes us up, and the winner of that takes us up against Caleb Hurt. And we will crown another Pro Series champion before all is said and done here in the next hour to an hour and a half. And we look forward to having you along for the ride. Any comments that you've got, feel free to bring them, even if you're being a smartass.
Yeah, we like them. We like them.
Oh, goodness. All right. There's a last call, and it's not for the bar. It's for court
That's
number
right.
40.
It's for court 40. It must be Fergie.
Clark has been running a tight ship today, I'll tell you that much. And
hey, if you know, you know, man. It's time for you to go to your court. You better get on over there. You saw me jump when my phone flashed this morning, correct?
No question. You were anticipating the
Absolutely.
text. And thanks again to Ben and the crew at Scoreholio for helping us keep this running as smoothly as possible, even though we blew it up earlier, I think, with the Hampton Farms big blind draw.
150. Oh, and that's 6 for
that's
Tyler.
That's going to be a 6 spot.
Yeah. Oh, how about Mark Smothers? There's a smart guy going to throw a nice comment at us.
Oh, you all
He knows we're smart.
Yeah, so we don't need any smart-ass comments because we're smart enough. I appreciate that, Mark. He told me a story once about a baby skunk that I'm trying to recall.
I had the pleasure of riding to Dyersville with him and Russell Tabers, and it was a trip of all trips.
I got to be honest with you, all I'm imagining right now is the Wayne's World car with all y'all in there.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, those Tyler Amos airmails are fire. You're right,
That's
Rachel.
right.
That's exactly right.
That's Rachel Webb Newcomb.
Yeah, it is.
Congratulations on your new addition coming up.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
They're building on, adding on to the house?
No, they're adding on to something, I can tell you that.
All
It may not be the house.
A health insurance policy? Look at that.
He went for the roll shot.
Sitting up on top. Now the question becomes, if he comes in low, is he going to be able just to push it through and bring it all in?
I don't understand that shot.
I don't either. He missed it, I think, a little bit further left than he wanted to.
He throws it on the board, and it's a wash.
Yep.
And he gives up 3.
Well, 11-0 right now in game number 2. Tyler Amos up over top of Matt Gammon. Again, the 3 seed over the 15 has 1 game in hand. As a matter of fact, 21-6 on game number 1. Caleb Hurt waits in the wings to find out who's going to be the Pro Series number 4 champion. He's working on that house money, as we like to say, now that he and Adrian have gotten engaged over the new year.
He is up stretching now, so as Tyler inches toward his rematch with Caleb Hurt. Not counting Matt out by no stretch of the imagination.
Absolutely not, but You know what? It's not whether or not we're counting Matt out. It's whether Matt's counting Matt out right now. And I think he might be getting just a little bit inside his own head. Oh, boy,
man,
he
that was almost
almost
a good shot.
Almost. I mean, it was nice what he did with it. He almost had enough shifting in that bag to have it follow in there. But 13-0 is what we're looking at now in the Spirit of the World Cup.
How about a Karen English sighting over there, Finn?
I saw Karen English earlier.
Just saw her walk by over there.
She and her better half spending a weekend with us here in Owensboro. Rich and Tracy Pyle, I see they've wrapped things up for Whole Nation today. Kind of eyeballing the action on court number 1 with Dylan Ledbetter and the Cornslingers crew, CBC, Cornslinger Bag Company.
Rich and them are sitting where they can see both courts.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's a
smart.
nice bag right there by Matt.
Oh, I don't understand this one.
Oh, up and over. He tried to get that airmail over top.
I think he tried to get the other bag, too.
Yeah, he was trying. I think he thought there was more of it available than there was, and that's unfortunate there because it didn't really help him in the least. He's going to lay low and just kind of.
Absolutely. And Matt's going to go for the airmail drag right here.
Yeah, he's going to have to come up and over and try to get some electricity going. Oh, he got up and over and he left it sit up top.
He's going to grab a point, though. He finally gets off that 0.
Yeah, Tyler puts one off the backside right there, so that allows him to take that penny and get off the.
I was going to call it an O, but I knew you wouldn't like it, so
my
this
goodness.
is a 0.
Good God, man.
And Mark asked who the smart-ass was in our group.
Huh?
And Mark asked who the smart-ass was of our two. I think it's both of them.
So the crazy thing is, you look around here, we've had so many people here as part of this major early on. Tomorrow's going to be twice the number in here for singles and doubles, but the vibe in here is so good. I mean, people are just having a blast.
Having a good time, man.
So much fun, and we'd invite you, if you're watching casually or somebody has shared this broadcast with you, we invite you to become part of the ACO family. All you have to do is go to AmericanCornhole.com, find out how to become a member, find a certified official near you, and get into a regional. Let's start building points. You can still build points toward the World Championships if you want, or just make plans to join us back here to do it. Look at that. Man, a double fist pump there from Gammon.
He almost made a heck of a shot. Tyler went for 2 points right there.
Yeah, he's well in command right now, so he can take a couple of chances. And, a lot of the defensive play that we've seen happening so far, I think neither one of these guys can afford to play. I mean, certainly Tyler can't play to lose, and Matt's got to play to win.
Absolutely.
Beyond what he stepped up to do at the beginning.
Absolutely. And if Tyler were to go on and win this match, we are set up for a lot of bags in the hole. Mm-hmm. Nice bag there by Matt to pull that one back into play.
Good stuff, because, that one all of a sudden now has a chance of going home, and home it goes.
I like the way Matt, both of these guys go back and reset when they come up for their next throw. A lot of people like to get stationary, keep an eye on that. Like I said, 10,000 different throws.
No question. But the other thing, if you watch the pace of this too, you'll watch some competitors. They'll stand and they'll wait to see the result of the opponent's shot, and they'll flip and think. These two just, when they're ready, go, ready, go, ready, go. I mean, this is ready, play, cornhole right here.
They are moving right along, but the game is not a whole lot of scoring going on right now.
And that's what's crazy. The pace of the game would make you think that the score would be much different than it is.
I mean, the pace of the Hurt game was like rapid fire, and all of a sudden the games were over. This one, these guys are putting a lot of bags in the hole right now and making shots when they need to make them.
Well, we saw earlier Isaac, playing a bit of a chess match in his game earlier. This one is more of a, we saw a sharpshooter match earlier as well. This one, I'm having a tough time trying to. Oh boy, he tried to get in there and flush that through, but he left one laying a little bit to the left side. So Matt's going to go in and push hard, try to take three, and he does. Nicely done. Takes his 2 and follows. Good finish right there. All right, so that's going to put another deuce on top there.
13 to 5.
13 on 5 there. Maybe this is the point where we see Matt take that first bag and maybe change strategy. Now, I'm not going to be able to tell by his demeanor what he's done. We're just going to have to be able to tell by the score.
Jennifer.
Co-ed is, I believe, is live
looks like it.
on court 1, so you can check that out with the Corn Slingers bag company right there. Dylan Ledbetter, his whole crew over there, firing on all cylinders today. They got their pups over there and their support people as well, hanging around court number 1, so you want to check that out. I see Stacy Van Gelder and
I don't know who the lady is. I know Charlie. Is that Deb Smith? Yeah.
I think it is Deb and Charlie Case.
Yeah. And Stacy is playing with Mr. Bear Paul.
Stacy and Bear Paul, that's right. You'll be able to catch that if you scroll down. I don't know whether they've stopped the stream over there to start it again or not, but if not, you can scroll down and find it.
Oh, wow.
I missed what happened there because I was looking back to get some streaming info.
Tyler went for the big push on his bags, and he got 2 of Matt's in, and that's all of a sudden we're at 13 to 11,
13
Finn.
on 11, yep. And I see just the slightest little fist bump come out of Matt Gammon when he worked his way down there. And it was like, I think he was saying what you were saying. Not dead yet.
No, heck no. You know, he's sitting there thinking, man, I got some new life here. It's only a 2-point game. I can sneak one out here, and then we'll go to a third game. And Tyler's all of a sudden gotten off just a little bit each round.
Just 4 or 5 rounds ago, he was completely dialed in, and now.
And even people were commenting how dialed in he was. Now he's off a little bit.
There's a missed opportunity right there. I mean, he's certainly set that bag up to go get it. Now. Tyler's done him a little bit of a favor there, so there's one.
Ooh, and that's not good.
Is he going to be able to push right to left and get his bag in there? Well, Tyler did it for him. Yep.
And see if Matt goes there, man.
He's going up and over.
Oh, he hit it.
He hit it, but he didn't have enough to grab it and go.
No.
But he did pull it a little bit further in toward that 10 o'clock position. A little bit of a drip, and that's probably a smart play just to stack it up right there, take that wash, and move on.
I think Matt is very happy with the results of that round.
That could have gone completely differently, for sure.
Man, this building is full of players in here tonight. Yeah. And tomorrow it's going to double. Where are we going to set some of these chairs, Finn?
There's only 2 chairs I'm concerned with right now.
I know where ours are going to sit. I was thinking earlier, I'm happy to have this chair sitting over here where I'm at.
Happy to bring you the best seats in the house with our second best seats in the house here from Center Court, the Owensboro Convention Center. What a weekend. Gorgeous outside. We had a chance to step out, and big full moon happening tonight. And, boy, I tell you, what's going on outside is mimicking what's going on inside. Just beautiful. Beautiful family,
Absolutely.
Beautiful play, really good stuff. That's a nice
good
bag.
Right there.
Good collection there from Matt. That bag's sitting out to the right-hand side. Going to stay there, and Tyler's able to take that middle that was offered to him. He said, all right, if you're going to give it to me, I'll take it. So he'll take that single, or I'm sorry, a double.
2 points, but 15 to 11.
And again, the winner of this match takes on Caleb Hurt for the championship of Pro Series number 4 for the ACO. Finn, the loudmouth here, side by side with Philip Barnett. And I'll tell you, man, we've seen a lot of great matches over the course of these 4 Pro Series, but so many great matches in the other divisions. We saw a great double dip from Isaac. We saw a great double dip from Maddie. We saw a fantastic seniors win from Bob Heil over Johnny Thomas. We had a little bit of fun with some exhibition play in between all of it. So it's been a great day for so many different players. And these co-ed matches have been fantastic, as they typically are. Oh, boy, and he left it up a little bit high and right, up and over. And Matt takes that chance.
How about the gamble right there by Matt Gammon? He is feeling that airmail.
I got to be honest with you. I said this about, 9 hours ago when we started. I feel like not having that backdrop behind there is affecting their depth perception. They may not admit it, or they may not realize it, but we have seen so many airmails that have been gone for and gone exactly like that, bounced off the back, and it seems to all be going west to east. like that. So you get a good view of everything that's going on right there on screen, what's happening behind us. It is rocking. Good stuff there from the truck.
And Tyler is just having that one bag a little bit out of play every round. Oh, and now Matt can clean up and grab a couple here.
He should be able to run that right up the middle and follow it. He's got one in hand still. Oh boy, and he leaves it
up. He's okay.
Leaves it up high though. I know that's not what he was hoping to do. Now he's going to have to be forced to shoot the airmail drag to get it.
I don't think he's mad.
Well, no, because everybody's just sitting there. So now he's got the opportunity. He can pick up.
Yeah, I think he shoots this one.
Pick up the 3, maybe.
Good call.
Nice
good call,
shot.
Ninja.
Yeah, good stuff. It's good stuff. I suggested did he have the guts to do it, and you said he's going to do it.
Yeah, that's going to be 16 to 15.
All right, how about that? So, just when we thought we might be looking at a best 2 of 3 that ended on the first 2 of 3, we have a whole new game right now. And Matt Gammon, I think that steady pace and that steady heart rate served him well, because he could have found himself giving up mentally a long, long time ago.
Really didn't have anything to lose going for that airmail right there. A couple points maybe.
Yep.
Wasn't going to give up any points.
Lots to gain, and he took advantage of it right there. So Tyler comes in, cleans everything up. Matt says, all right, if we're going to play that game, I can
Let's
play
just
that
do it
game.
one
Let's
time.
just do it. Let's just put them all under. It hit a little bit low, but he was able to circle the drain and come back in right to left. And there's another one from Matt Gammon. So now the 4th bag Blues, will they come in to haunt Tyler Amos? Gets it low.
Not this
drops
time.
It down underneath. There we go. The wash, 16 on 15 remains. And again, just if you're just joining us, it was Tyler up 21-6 in game number 1. The winner of this best 2 of 3 faces off against Caleb Hurt in the championship of the ACO Pro Series number 4 here in Owensboro, Kentucky. A lot of great stories, a lot of great games, a lot of surprising games happening in the frame games today. We had 66 pros vying for 16 slots, and what's as amazing to us as the 16 above the cut line are the 50 below the cut line in some cases.
Yeah, some of the guys do really, really well and got knocked out by one of the last players in the field.
Yep, there was a very good chance that Matt Gammon right here almost got knocked out by his own dad.
He did.
Todd almost took him down. All right, those should drop here. Everything should be cleaned up. One hanging there at 1 o'clock, almost halfway in already. Oh, boy. That's kind of a curious play, because now he's pinched. Up and over. Oh, what a shot.
He got
Unfortunately,
exactly
he lost
what
it.
he wanted out of that.
Except for he lost one off the back there, but he was able to leave that bag kind of as a blocker.
Nice
cleanup.
Yes, sir.
Really good stuff right there.
And you saw right there that Tyler put Matt up on Temptation Island. Now he's 2 points away. Matt cannot make another mistake.
No, like you said, he did what he wanted to do. He hated to lose that one off the back, but that just that showed you that Tyler is about done. He's ready. He's ready to move on.
Yeah.
He said, I'm not going to mess around with this any longer than I have to. I'm going to push it through. You're going to give me the chance to do it, and he did it.
But now he's got a bag semi out of play right here.
A little bit. Should be able to work it back in, though. Matt pushed it a little bit further toward where it needs to be.
He's been chasing those bags on the right just a little bit, and he gave up a 6 a minute ago when he was over there.
He sure did. Matt's going to go ahead and push up against that one and dare him, I guess. Otherwise, I don't think he'd be able to drag that. He may go up and over and see what he can flush. Oh, boy.
Oh, this might be a big airmail. He's stepping out. I thought he might shoot the airmail, try to drag them all here, but I don't know what he's trying to do. But
I don't know. Stepping out, you would think he's going to go in hard to the left, and he did, and it sits up on top.
Oh, and he's going to give up 2 right here, and Matt's going to say thank you very much.
He's going to let him sit there and bunch up even
Absolutely.
further. Well played. That was well played. Matt Gammon played that strategically, whether he knew it or not, what he was doing in the order within which he did it. It was a perfect strategy.
He did. 19-17. And now the pressure starts to mount.
Yeah, on
both
Tyler.
of them.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
on Tyler to a degree, knowing he's got one in hand, and then it goes to one.
Oh, and Tyler can finish this off right here.
That could be it, as long as he doesn't match the mistake. Looks like he's very calmly dialed in. He had no choice. All right.
Yes, sir. Now, Matt's got to shoot the airmail and make Tyler shoot it for the game. He's going to look, see if he can get that piggyback bag.
Yeah, I don't think there's enough of it.
It's a little far out. It really is.
I don't think there's enough of it because you can still see just a sliver of wood.
I think the only shot he's got is to shoot the airmail. If he makes it, Tyler's got to make his for the game.
For the win, yep.
Yeah.
All right, well, we know he's got the shot. He's going to step, grip it, rip it, let it go.
And hit it dead center. Now let's see if
Exactly
Tyler
what
can match it.
That's exactly what we've
For
seen
the
it
game right here.
asked and answered so many times. Takes it, lets it go, up. Oh,
There it
went
is.
over, and that's going
Nice
to do
shot.
it. What a
Nice
shot,
shot.
21-17, and that is going to determine our other finalists in our Pro Series number 4 here in Owensboro. Well played by Tyler Amos. He gets a round of applause from his doubles partner, the King Craig Irvin, Ashley Irvin, and the whole crew over there representing on his behalf. Nicely played by Matt Gammon, a guy, like you said, who plays under the radar and just keeps it calm, and he very calmly almost pulled himself
Third or
back in.
fourth place finish.
Yes, he did. So nicely done. So Tyler Amos moves on to face Caleb Hurt, who has been warming up. Our finals here on center court at the ACO Owensboro Major and Pro Series is coming up in just a few. If you've been with us all day, why would you leave now?
That's right.
Stay
We got
with us.
the finals.
Philip Barnett, the Mississippi Ninja, you and me, Finn, the loudmouth for the ACO, will be back with that finals action here in Owensboro on the ACO Digital Network.